Hello everyone, this is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut. How are you doing? I'd like to welcome my new subscribers and to my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for your continuous support. This is a very serious matter that we're going to discuss here today. I mentioned last week during one of my videos that I was going to start back doing the recalls. It's so important. There's a lot going on out here, you guys, and I will be bringing them to you as I find them. I've been posting them on my Facebook account. So those of you who are on Facebook, go over to Gail, Gail Hollin, Hollin, and you will see how I've been running all the recalls that I've come across. And if there are more out there, I'll find them. But as I've come across them, I have run across them. I've posted them, and I have posted the information about them so that you can look at what's going on. It's so important that you keep up with the recalls. The most recent one that I posted, and of course it's not the most recent one for today, but it's the most recent one that I posted, is the one about Walmart and Aldi produce recalled in 18 states over listeria concerns. This is a news break. Now listen, you said, well, I heard that before. No, this is new. They keep upping on these recalls so that there's something new going on with the recall. There's a recall from the recall, and added onto the list, and adding issues onto the list that they are discovering. So this is the one from Walmart and Aldi's and other retailers in 18 states, you guys. So let me read to you what it says here. A prime vegetable and bag salad recall now includes, see, I see this, the recall for the recall, now includes more produce sold at Walmart, Aldi, and other retailers in 18 states. Now I'm going to have to click away from what I'm reading in order to go to those other 18 states. I will have to get to other retailers. I get to that in a minute. Wiers, W-I-E-R-S, on the lives that we've been doing together. Wiers Farm, Inc. We talked about this, I think, the beginning of the week, or was it last week? It was last week. Of Ohio, Wiers Farm, Inc., W-I-E-R-S, of Ohio, had previously recalled specific items like bad peppers, green beans, salad cucumbers, organic yellow squash, and organic zucchini squash due to listeria contamination. So I'll say that again. Bag peppers, green beans, salad cucumbers, organic yellow squash, and organic zucchini squash due to listeria contamination. The expanded recall, see, I told folks about this in the live. I say they always come back a week or two, a month later with the expanded recall as they figure out some more stuff that's damaging to you. Now encompasses a broader selection of produce items sold individually by weight. So individually by weight. So when you go in those bins, you pick up a scoop, a bunch, and you put it in a bag and weigh it. That's what they mean. So individually by weight, individually or by weight, as detailed by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The recall includes fresh spinach recalled from 7 states over possibility of the possible listeria contamination in bags. Possible listeria outbreak stemming from deli salads prompts urgent produce recall. Possible listeria outbreak stemming from deli salads prompts urgent product recalls. Deli salad, so that means something's already made up, prepackaged for you. So here we go. They are now listing, let me go up, I don't want to go past anything. They're now listing Anaheim peppers, cilantro, sold in bunches. The Anaheim peppers, that's one thing. Cilantro is sold in bunches. The Cubanelle peppers, the whole cucumber, let's see here, green beans, green bell peppers, habanero peppers, Hungarian peppers, Hungarian wax peppers, jalapeno peppers, mixed vegetable box, which was shipped to Cleveland and Youngstown, Ohio food banks only. So this food was shipped to the food banks in Cleveland and Youngstown, Ohio. And you guys know what food banks are. They take things that are bagged up and then they divide it into different boxes and give it to people who come there to pick up free food. Mustard greens that's sold in bunches, pickling cucumber, and plain parsley sold in bunches. So when I say sold in bunches, it's already bunched up, probably got a piece of tie on it or a rubber band. Poblano peppers, serrano peppers, tomatillos. The recalled products that were expanded were distributed to stores in 18 states, including the following as per the FDA. So I'm reading this. I'm not making it up. I'm reading it right here off their site. Those 18 states, we're going to start naming those right now. So listen out for yours. We have Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Michigan, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. And it says to date there have been no reported illnesses linked to this recall. The FDA emphasized that the expanded recall products have exceeded their shelf life and have been withdrawn from circulation. The FDA advises individuals with these products in their possession to dispose of them. And it says this is not the sole listeria outbreak connected to food in the U.S. Now that's real important right now. Let's make sure we don't go past that. This is not the sole listeria outbreak connected to food in the U.S. Pause on that and listen to it now. There's some more. Now we're going to come up with some more things. Another ongoing listeria outbreak is linked to prepackaged deli meats such as boar's head, BOAR''S head, the head. We're going to go through that real quick, but they're letting you know. They're coming out and letting you know all about the listeria outbreak and everything that I guess I can go here. I wasn't going to do that because I wanted to cover the boar's head. They're talking about, actually, this is just bringing up so much stuff, you guys. You got to stay woke. Please stay woke. I'm looking at vegetable herbs sold at Walmart, Aldi, Kroger, recall due to listeria. We just talked about that. Nearly 20 different vegetables sold at popular stores, included in massive recalls. We're going to talk about that. The chicken recall that was issued out 25 days ago. Let's go on ahead and talk about that for a second. I had planned to do the chicken, but let's see what they're saying. Well, we won't see what they're saying because guess what? They put it up there, but they have kind of taken the whole information down. That's all right. We'll find it because it was 25 days ago, so we still need to visit with that because some of you guys know, if you're like me, you put it into the freezer, and then you decide I'll just use it later. So you need to make sure you check your freezers, and tell your family members to check their freezers, and make sure that they don't have these items in the freezer. The one thing I found out about listeria since I've been doing all this recall stuff, is that it is airborne. So if you have it in your freezer, or if it's in the freezer at the store, guess what? It will contaminate the other items too. And so that's why they ask people to, if it's in your refrigerator, go on ahead and make sure that you just take everything out and sterilize your refrigerator. So I'm trying to get to here the other items that I was going to try not to inundate you with. People don't get overwhelmed. Make a decision about what you want to do, and how you want to treat this is left up to you. Now, some people saying, "Oh, they just saying this, trying to scare us." Okay, look, this is your health. Now, you decide how you want to handle it. If that's what you want to say, then that's what you want to say. But you decide how you want to deal with this. So this one is something that ran across my news feed about the Boar's Head recall, and there's a woman who has filed a class action lawsuit against the company, and it says hashtag CDC, hashtag bacteria. So you have E. coli, you have listeria, and you have the bacteria, and you have another one that I wanted to call that, but I'm not going to do it right now. We're just going to talk about this news break right here. Boar's Head recall and woman files action lawsuit against the company. Let's see what it's talking about. Now, I told people the reason why I believe, this is just my opinion, they're putting this out so much was to avoid lawsuits, so you can't say that you didn't hear about it. But Boar's Head needs to, this is what someone commented, needs to empty out everything and start over. At this point, who's going to trust and buy the products that's still out there that they say are safe? But let me say something to what this person just said. I was headed to the store in the shopping area, and somebody said, "Well, if you go and bring me back one of those footlongs." I said, "Well, I'm not going where they sell footlongs." Now, we've been talking about listeria, E. coli, salmonella, talking back and forth. I said, "They don't sell hot dogs there." "Oh, bring me one of those hoagie sandwiches." What's in a hoagie sandwich, y'all? Sliced deli meat. We just talked about that. I just talked about this to that person, but the mind has not registered it. We get in such a habit. Get out of that habit. Shut that down. I said, "Did I just tell you about the listeria? You gonna eat some deli meat? I'm not buying no deli meat." So I'm saying, come on. People just, I'm not going to even read this here because people are making comments about it, and I'm not going to take it there. I'm not going to take it there. But yeah, it's the mindset of, you have to change your mindset, people. You get in the habit of being corralled into one area of doing certain things, and out of habit we do things, and we don't realize that out of habit while we're doing these things, some things can be harmful to us. So we're going to move on to, let's see here, to the next one, which is the Boar's Head recall 71. There are 71 products in light of listeria outbreak. This is hashtag bacteria, hashtag public health, hashtag food safety. So let's go here. And my computer wants to jump all around. Isn't that crazy? Not today, darling. Don't do that today. Let's do this right here, okay? All right, there you go, sweetheart. That's a good little computer. Let's make sure the people can read the, ooh, Lord, my goodness. When you go on this stuff, all kinds of stuff pop up about roaches, rodent droppings, and storage issues. seafood places were closed because of that. It makes you almost ill just to see all this stuff. Let me find the one on, and pages jumping all over the places. I'm trying to find this, and I'm trying to pull this one up right here. We're going to go out of that one. Everybody's heard about the Boar's Head recall, but I want to make sure that you still are aware of the meats that they are talking about, and it's just about everything. If you go to a deli, and I just say my opinion, I'm not eating deli meat for a while. I don't eat it anyway though, but I don't eat. I'm not. Just say no. Just say no. So let's see if it will pull up now. Okay, Boar's Head. There you go. Are you going to give me the article that I'm looking for? And not the comments. I don't want the comments because I don't want to repeat what other people are saying. You have to make your own decision about all these recalls because they are constantly coming. And I'm glad that they are. I'm not questioning it. Out of an abundance of cautions, we decided to immediately and voluntarily expand their recall. I got somebody who just jumped on here, want to advertise. Close. Okay, let's try that again. I'm so sorry. It's amazing. You can't even do health stuff without all these people trying to make money off of you going on the internet. It's a sad thing. So this is what's okay. Out of an abundance, we decided to immediately and voluntarily expand our recall to include all items produced at the Jarrett facility. This is a statement from the company issued on August the 2nd, 2024. So they are pulling everything to include, they expanded the recall to include all items produced at that particular facility, which is Jarrett, Jarratt. So let me see what they included too. Popular deli meat maker Boar's Head recalled 7 million pounds of meat after listeria outbreak. Serious times, you guys. Boar's Head Provisions Company, Inc., which supplies premium meats, cheeses, condiments, and hummus, is on a second product recall due to listeria. The first recall occurred on July 26th, when the company had to recall over 200,000 pounds of meat because the bacteria was found in meats processed at the company's Jarrett, Virginia facility. Now, out of an abundance of caution, according to the company, the recall has been ramped up to an additional 7 million pounds of products. I hope everybody is listening and talking to your family members. This is serious. This is serious. The latest recall targets 71 products made between May 10th, 2024, and let's see if it's going to not jump if I just touch it just a little bit. Hold on for a sec. May 10th. I need to be using my mouse. Ugh. My mouse makes so much noise. Let's see if it'll let me. I'll probably do a little bit better with the mouse in here instead of using my finger. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, little mousey. We're going to use the mouse. So, let's see if we can do this now. Okay, the first recall occurred July 26th, when the company had to recall over 200,000 pounds of meat because the bacteria was found in meats processed at the company's Jarrett, Virginia facility. Now, out of an abundance of caution, according to the company, the recall has been ramped up to an additional 7 million pounds of produce The latest recall targets 71 products made between May 10th, 2024 and July 29th, 2024. So check your refrigerator, freezer. According to the USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service, which is the FSIS, the affected products include meat intended for slicing at retail delis, as well as some packaged meat and poultry products sold at retail. Let's see if I can get this to not do that. Retail locations and had sell-by dates ranging from July 29th to October 17th. So sell-by dates ranging from July 29th to October 17th. So make sure you check and make sure you don't have this inside your freezer, refrigerator. The recall affects products shipped from across the U.S. and as well as to the Cayman Islands, Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Panama. So if you know anyone living there, give them a holler. A complete list of recall items can be found in a PDF posted on the FSIS. So you go to FSIS website. People who have purchased these products should dispose of the items and sanitize refrigerators and surfaces to avoid cross-contamination. Syracuse.com reports that the recall was issued while federal officials were investigating a listeria outbreak that killed 2 and hospitalized over 30 people across 13 states. Let's pause right there. So earlier when I read another recall about Walmarts and Aldi's, no one had been thus far from that article been sick or dead and died. Now this particular article right here, let me tell you now, this is serious. They formed the investigation because the outbreak has already killed, at this point, on this particular investigation, 2 and hospitalized over 30 people across 13 states. And that's just probably just the people who went to the hospital. We're not talking about the people who don't know what's wrong with them, who ate the food and they don't know what's wrong with them, because probably when they ate the food, they didn't know about the recall. Tests showed that the bacteria present in infected people was the same strand found in Boar's head liverwurst sample. Found in Boar's head liverwurst sample. So all these people obviously have bought that, ingested it, and got sick from it. So that's how that works. According to the Mayo Clinic, people can be infected in numerous ways. It includes eating foods like meat, cheese that were contaminated during processing, consuming raw vegetables that may have picked up the bacteria in fertilizer or soil, and drinking unpasteurized milk or eating foods made using it, To prevent listeria infection, thoroughly clean raw vegetables, cook your food to proper temperature, and make sure to wash surfaces and your hands. That's real important. Washing surfaces and your hands, okay, people? You got to constantly do that. So signs of listeria, and then we're going to end it. Signs of listeria, just in case you may have had something. Signs of a listeria infection include, let me pull my glasses up, are fever, chills, muscle aches, nausea, and diarrhea. Symptoms that can take more than 30 days to show. Once the infection progresses to the nervous system, you'll experience symptoms like headaches, a stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, or even convulsions. Newborns, people who are older than 65, are pregnant, or have weaker immune systems are especially vulnerable to the disease. Contact your doctor if you have eaten recalled items or are experiencing symptoms. If you have painful headaches, a stiff neck, light sensitivity, like you're sensitive to light, or confusion, or it's best to seek an emergency care. And there's more things, but we're not going to entertain on there. I think you guys have had enough for today. I didn't want to completely inundate you with that. This has been 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So, because I'm going to come back with some more, I'm starting from the most recent and I'm going backwards. And I just want to emphasize to everybody, please check your refrigerators. At this point in time, nobody should be doing deli meat, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Don't just hold this information to yourself. Check with your loved ones, check with your extended family members and friends, and ask them to check with their extended family members and friends, and just get the word out, because a lot of people don't know. As much as they're putting this out, a lot of people don't know. Tell them to pull their phones out if they're going shopping, especially for food, fresh vegetables, meats. Check and see if it's on the recall list. Meats, vegetables, anything that is like milk, any dairy products, cheese, milk. Check all that. You shopping, pull up Google, is this on the recall list? And I'm going to tell you my experience. I did a hoarding of oatmeal because I love Quaker oatmeal, and it went on recall. Guess what? I had a shelf full of it downstairs. And I'm glad I checked. I threw it away. Now, I could have gone to the store and said, hey, give me my money back. They would have. But before I threw it away, before the recall, I had been eating it. There's a certain ice cream that's out there on recall, Jenny. She's among some others. Jeni, Jenny ice cream. Let me tell you a little story about that. We stop and get some Jenny sometimes after church. And I've had it twice. The second one that I had, I got real sick. Couldn't understand. As a matter of fact, it's still in the freezer. I need to go in there and take it out. Shame on me. Then next thing I knew, there was a recall on her ice cream. It was not the brand, the kind that I had, but it was a recall on it. But you're talking about cross-contamination. I couldn't figure out why I was getting sick, but after about the second spoonful, I was sick. I was like, this ice cream is making me ill. And I just never pulled it out the refrigerator, out of the freezer. Then next thing I knew, that was a recall. And like I said, that particular name, the kind that I was eating was not on the recall list. It probably is now. But this is how close of a call you can come. But my mind told me not to eat anymore. Had I eaten all of it, I probably would be one of those in the hospital. So come on, let's get on board. Let's not worry about why they're doing the recalls and are they trying to scare us. Do you want to play with that? You go around the head. You guys, I love you. Don't forget, if you like the content, to like, share, subscribe, comment. And I will be back probably tomorrow, if not tonight, if I see something, and give you some more information. My thing is to share the information because I want everybody to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is Miss Georgia Peachnut. I'm signing out. I love you and take care.